Cameras are important, right? One of the biggest questions a filmmaker has usually is, which camera should I buy? So I'm not trying to go too in depth with this, but I've shot with Panasonic, Sony, Canon, and this year I'm trying to add on to my arsenal. So Canon came out with a camera called the C200. It's in their C line, it's a cinema camera. Here are the specs. The main spec I'm looking for right now is 4K 60 FPS. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on a Canon C200. I'm gonna show you what my first experience was. So let's start in downtown Columbus.
It's the man himself, Mark Batke. There it is. The C200.
There it is.
Will I spend all my money on it? We shall see.
It's like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah, it sure is. This is insane. Look at that guy. There's autofocus turned on here. I can turn the stabilizer on. You can do handheld pretty nicely on this.
Yeah, I really like that top handle.
Yeah.
I liked it more than I thought I would.
And you can get all up in here, and you can go like... Before we go too far, let me show you what the C200 is capable of, just from shooting downtown for 30 minutes. So far, so good. I hope you're enjoying the B-roll. This camera's pretty awesome. It's gonna take me a while to decide exactly what I'm gonna do, but in the meantime, let's go back to some more B-roll. It feels weird shooting with not a mirrorless camera because it's got some bulk to it, but I shoot with the Blackmagic Ursa Mini, so those are horrible to shoot with like this, but this is perfect. It's got the little handle. I gotta see the footage first, but so far so good. I think it's pretty good. So I just finished shooting with the C200 solid camera. It felt really, really good to shoot with. It was just nice form factor. It's a Canon that looked good, had everything you would want from a cinema camera. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out if I want it or not. But it was great. It was great being with Mark. He's an awesome guy. You guys should hire him to film your wedding because he's really talented, or film your projects. But either way, it was a cool process. I'll talk to you more about the office. Let's go back to the office. Hey friends, welcome back to the office. So that was really cool, getting a chance to get my hands on the C200. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit more information about my initial thoughts. This is by no means a comprehensive review. I really just wanna share with you guys what I thought about it from the 30 minutes I got to shoot with it. So I'm gonna narrow this down into 3 different categories: body, image, and package. I wanna go about each of them and kind of explain what I thought of the camera within each of those categories. So first I wanna start with the body. I think this is super important. It's like the brain of this camera. The body entails everything. It has, the sensor in it, the ND filters, you can connect your lens to it, you can connect all the parts, but it was really nice because it's very versatile. You can put a side handle, you can put a top handle, it's got a monitor that's very large. It's really nice, all the options that it gives you. It's a little bit heavy, so if you want to run and gun, it's not going to be something that's going to stay light all day, but it's lighter than other cinema cameras, like the Blackmagic Ursa Mini 4K. That's a really heavy cinema camera. This one's a lot lighter, which I thought was nice. But I think in terms of the way this body feels, this would be perfect for documentary films. I mean, you could go anywhere with this. It's not going to be too much on you, but it's just enough to just give you a little bit of oomph. Sometimes I like just having something that feels heavier. I mean, if you're gonna spend $8,000 on something, it's probably good if it feels like it's worth $8,000. And I definitely think that the body on this feels that way. It's really nice. Canon knows what they're doing here, so, you know, they did a great job with that. So up next is image. Image is what I was most looking forward to. I wanted to see how crispy this was, how clear, how sharp, how cinematic it looked, all those kinds of things. So I was expecting it to like blow me out of the water. So I was shooting in 4K at 8-bit. I wasn't shooting in RAW, which is Cinema Raw Lite. I wasn't shooting in that because I just didn't want to shoot on a CFast 2.0 card or anything. I just wanted to try out the 8-bit 4K at 60 FPS. I just wanted to see what that was like because I was going to shoot weddings with this. I don't need to shoot RAW for weddings right now. It'd be a lot of storage. So I thought it was really nice, honestly. I think it looked really clear. It was really, you know, sharp. The thing that I wasn't super happy about is it doesn't look that much different than what my GH5 looks like or what my A6500 looks like at the 8-bit codec. So, you know, that's not like the biggest downer. I mean, these cameras look incredible. I mean, it looked awesome. The color science was beautiful. Skin tones were on point. So Canon always does that correctly. So I expected that. But, you know, the image was really great, but it wasn't like breathtakingly crazy like a red or anything like that. But it still was a nice look. But it didn't blow me out of the water. So I thought it was great, but, you know, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna explode. So the final thing I want to talk about is the package, the overall package of what the C200 offers. It is a great camera. I mean, it offers a lot. That's why I'm saying package. You have built-in ND filters. You have a super 35mm sensor. You have a top handle. You got a side handle. You can take them off. You got built-in XLR ports. You got 2 SD cards. You got CFast 2.0. You can shoot in Cinema Raw Lite. You can shoot in 4K 60 FPS. On either of those, you can shoot in 8-bit. There's a lot of stuff that this camera offers, and I just wanted to say all those things. That's what the package means to me. It's all packaged into this. It's a good deal, and it's a cinema camera. It's supposed to have the things that DSLRs or mirrorless DSLRs, you know, don't have, because you're paying extra money for the actual video camera. This is a video camera. It's awesome. There's so many things that it offers. But do I want to buy this camera? Yes, I do want to buy this camera, but I don't know if I'm going to. I simply don't know enough about it yet. This is just me talking about what it is so you guys can, you know, hear what my initial reviews are. A guy that just lives in Ohio and films weddings and works at a church. So, the GH5S just came out. I'm going to be taking a look at that. We'll see what happens, but, you know, in the future, we'll see what happens with the C200. So I appreciate you guys watching this and continuing to like the videos and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. We have a lot more stuff going on in the journey, and I just want you guys to know it is so important to create your journey. I love you guys. Peace.